This comment section is about to be a goddamn war zone. What's up everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. But right now we are going to talk about this Meek Mill track called the OOOUUU remix. And I know that shit was cringeworthy, but I didn't invent it, so don't shoot the messenger, or in this case, the YouTube music reviewer. This one has Meek Mill, Omelly, and Beans over top of Young M.A.'s instrumental from her song called OOOUUU. But all Beans does on this is talk, man. So I was very disappointed. He just talks 2 lines. And by the way, Tack Bar is on here talking on the intro and outro as well. Just a whole bunch of pointless shit, which is what Meek seems to do when he makes these disses. We all remember that song, I Wanna Know, which was just a clusterfuck of shit going on. And then he does have Omelly on here who just... I know that's family, Meek, but Omelly really does not bring anything to this track at all. His lines are very cliche. He says Game is softer than Drake. He calls him a clown, calls him gay. And of course they're going in at Game for being a stripper back in the day. That shit has just been run into the ground by now. So I think they kind of got to come up with something else. So that's something that Game is always going to hear when anyone disses him. But to be fair, I know when anyone comes at Meek, they always get at him about Nicki. So everyone has these things that artists are going to attack. But that stripper shit has just been going on for so long that by now I'm just kind of going, okay, I get it. But Meek Mill on this track I thought was actually kind of fire, man. I thought he kind of went hard at Game. He does look back through Game's past, how he had that run-in with Lil Durk, Thugga, and obviously his issues with 50 Cent. And he does kind of spit some bars about how he wants to be above this beef shit because there's no point in dying when everyone is getting this money. Obviously it's Meek Mill, so he's going to come with some of those braggy bars on here. And this is the thing, man. I think if Meek just went hard over some dope production for bars and bars and bars, maybe drop like 92 bars with nobody else featured on here, I think he could actually really give Game a good run for his money. I'm more of a Game fan myself, I'm going to openly admit that, but I do respect Meek's pen game, and I know that he was a battle rapper back in the day, so I think he can do it, but he just puts together these songs that are structured so poorly. I don't need to hear like 4 dudes on a track talking, mumbling, dropping awful bars and shit like that. I just want to hear Meek and Game go at it, man. I want to hear them just dropping their best bars. So I'm curious to see how Game is going to respond, because I think Game was just kind of jabbing at him on 92 bars with some of those lines on the end of the track. But if he drops a full-on track attacking Meek, I'm sure there will be some lines at Omelly, obviously, and Beanie Sigel and Sean Kingston, because he's been beefing with them on social media, which, you know, I get how people knock that shit. It is kind of corny, but it is kind of funny too to see rappers talking all this shit. And as long as they're not actually killing each other, this is probably better than seeing them putting guns to each other and people bleeding in the streets. So I just want to see what Game is going to respond back with. He was built for this shit. Game is always someone who's stirring shit. A lot of people are saying he's too old to be doing this, and I get that point of view as well, but he does have an album coming up, so he's doing this to help promote it and just stir things up, which, whether you like it or not, man, it's actually working, because look at it. Here we are talking about this shit. So I'm going to try to keep up to date as these diss tracks drop, and I'll be reviewing them to see how this battle is going to play out. But hopefully next time when Meek responds, I'm sure Game will drop a response today or tomorrow or very soon. Hopefully Meek's next response is just him going in, man. That's what I want to hear, and I think he'll have a good chance if he does that. So I'm going to give this one a 3 out of 5. I am feeling a little bit generous, I guess, because Meek did do his thing on here, but get all that other shit off of here, man. We don't need Beans talking, we don't need Tack Bar talking, and we don't really need Omelly, because we've all seen his freestyle on Sway in the Morning with all that I got gold headphones, Shit was no good. But you guys hit me up in the comment section with your thoughts on this song and everything that's going on with this beef, whatever you want to call it. Is it even beef anymore when people are just arguing on Instagram and shit and making songs? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, man. Where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially got to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.